Hello everyone, I'm doing the guest review again, and this time I'm gonna talk about the movie Necromancer from 1988. The movie is starring by Elizabeth Kaitan, I'm gonna put the name here, I don't know how to pronounce that. But she's very famous, a lot of movie in the 80s and 90s. Um, the Friday the 13th Part 7, the Vice Academy movies, the Deadly Silent Night, Daily Night Part 2. You know who she is. And also Ross Tamblyn from West Side Story and Twin Peaks. So, okay, let's see what this movie is about. Okay, the movie begins with a lady visiting a witch in a house, of course, where do a modern witch will live in a house. She has to live in a house. So she says, I don't want to do this anymore. You're doing harm. Literally, no context. That's the idea. And the witch said, it's too late, and start unleashing her powers and kill this lady. Um, the witch is doing some witchy things, obviously. So that's the end of that. Now we see the protagonist of the movie, Elizabeth Kaitan, and Julie is the character, and she meets with Ross Tamblyn. He's the acting teacher. So we see a very inappropriate relationship. She's a student, he's a teacher. No. She's working late at the theater, and three dudes appears and they want to steal some test. They want to cheat, so they find the test. They're escaping, and Julie finds them, and the main bad dude says, "Okay, I'm gonna do something." I don't know if I can say this in YouTube, but they are forcing her, and they doing that. I'm not gonna say. They start with an R. It's very bad thing. The other friend says, "No, I don't want to help you," but he helped him anyway. So in my book, he's guilty as well. And the other dude just is staring, saying, "Oh no!" And I get that he might be shocked, but later he can call the police. Hey, my friend, do that. If you don't do that, you're guilty as well. You're an accomplice. Anyway, so this part is not fun at all. She feels awful, of course. And then is the next day. Julie goes to her friends. They are talking, and there is some wacky tone to the movie that I feel is not granted at all. I mean, we have that previous scene, and no. So Julie tells her friend, "Hey, this happened to me." And the friends, "Oh no, this is awful. You have to go to the police." And then she shows an article in the paper. It says, "Get your revenge, witch for hire." So they go to the witch, and the witch is doing some ceremony. We see special effects, some voices. She is doing a circle, and all the things are moving and invoking the revenge. Revenge. So now Julie is at this concert, the concert of her boyfriend, and she's there, and the bad guys are also there. So she's all upset. She goes to the bathroom, and the bad guy follows her and put out a gun and say, "Oh, kill me, take your revenge." But it turns out the gun is not real. Julie goes, and the boyfriend arrive and say, "What do you say to Julie?" and punch the guy, and that's it. End of scene. So the main bad guy is sleeping with the with his friend's girlfriend. So he's definitely the worst. So, and he's supplying drugs. So the girlfriend said, "Hey, I can hang out with you today." So the guy gets all upset and goes to the shower, and Julia appears. So you're wondering why will Julia appear here? So, and she enters the shower, and I don't know what's going on, but suddenly Julie gets evil eyes, and the guy is dead. So this girlfriend realized, oh no, you're using me, you're using me, so I'm going. So he left the main bad guy alone. So he goes to the bathroom, and Julie appears again. I mean, not again. This is another place, uh, but I mean, again, appears from nothing apparently. So um, you're wondering, why would Julie be here in a sexy outfit, and the guy says, hey, they're doing that, and Julie gets the evil eyes, and she's a monster and kills this guy. So I guess this is the worst guy. I'm not feeling any uh, sorrow for this guy. But Julie wakes up and goes to the this guy house. Apparently she's super worried that something may happen to him, and I don't know why. Maybe Julie is a very nice person and doesn't want anything bad to happen to anyone, regardless of the awful things they are done. Maybe. I mean, maybe. So now we have almost at the middle of the movie, and we are reminded that Ross Tamblyn also starred in this movie. So we see Ross Tamblyn, I mean, the character of Ross Tamblyn being a total creep, and I mean, no, no, no. And Julie appears, and they start talking, and the teacher Ross Tamblyn, his character is a total creep, so he's trying to say, hey Julie, we should pick up where we left things earlier. And the boyfriend sees them and makes a complete wrong idea of the situation. I mean, not complete wrong idea. um, uh, they say they have a thing before the movie, so but they don't have anything now, and Julie is saying, hey, we are not together, so stop. But the boyfriend just see that and goes away. So the third bad guy friend calls Julie on the phone and start to threaten her, saying, hey, keep your mouth shut, and etc. So uh, they're awful bad guys. So and he called Julie to the theater. He's in his house, but Julie appears from nothing again. So in a sexy outfit and all of that, and she gets the evil eyes and a monster hand, and this guy is gone. I mean, these three guys are awful. I'm not feeling any sorrow for them. So great, I guess. But Julie wakes up and she thinks, "Oh, this is a nightmare," and I mean, and she cares. Apparently, she's a very nice person. She, for some reason, cares about these guys that did this awful thing to her. So she finds a note from Ross Tumbling. So she goes to his house, and the boyfriend just is driving by this guy house and see them. I mean, Julie has the worst luck ever because they're not doing nothing, but the boyfriend thinks she's sleeping with with Ross Tumbling. So Julie goes inside the house, and Ross Tumbling is start to blackmail her, saying, "Hey, you need to do this with me, or you won't have good grades, and you will lose your scholarship." And what a creep! This character is a super creep. So he says, "Okay, let's go to no, you go to the bedroom. I left a sexy outfit for you." So Julie, of course, doesn't want to, but she goes anyways, and she's in the bedroom and thinking, "What can I do? What can I do?" So she escapes. She say bye, and she goes to the car, but she forgot her purse, so doesn't have the car keys, and she goes back inside to get his her purse, and if that was happening to me, I will say bye to the purse. I'm walking, but I'm not coming back to that house to do what that awful Ross Tumbling character want me to do. But Julie comes back, and when she comes back, and she sees that Ross Tumbling is with something, not with something, with someone, and he's, oh yes, yes, and he's with another Julie. He's with another Julie, and there are two Julies, and we have the normal Julie, and we have monster Julie that is killing everyone. That's why Julie appears about nowhere, and Julie says, "Oh no, I'm gonna leave the review here. I'm not gonna tell the ending. It's not like a twist or nothing, but I'm realizing that I'm telling the whole movie in this guest review, and then I'm recommending the movie. And so if I tell the ending, maybe someone will say, hey, you already told the ending, I'm not the one to watch the movie." So Ross Tumbling is with an evil Yuli, and the boyfriend is now in peril because this evil Yuli is the witch, and the witch said, "I'm gonna take revenge on everyone." And Julie, of course, doesn't want to, and she wants to save the boyfriend, and I'm gonna leave it there. So go watch this movie. It's a good movie. It's not great, but I think it's far better than its reputation. You have Some great shots. Of course, this is a low budget movie. I don't know how low, but it shows it's low budget and they try to do the best with it. So I think they did a pretty good job. The movie is entertaining, and that's it. I'm gonna leave the review without ending and without telling the ending. So tell me if you prefer that. So if you prefer that I'm um, explain and tell the whole movie, I will do that the next one. But I think it's better this way. Go watch this movie. I will say that you won't regret it. So that's it for me today. Um, Please like this video, share it, and subscribe to this channel. To this channel is new channel, and it's a great channel. I'm just doing a guest appearance uh, from time to time. So that's it. That's it for me for today. Bye.